let's try this again. Of course, I come back from my drink and it's like I come back from getting a drink and I come back around the corner and like all my monitors are off back to my desktops and shit. And I'm like, oh fuck again. Good old Valorant and OBS not wanting to play well together. It's got that shit. 12,000 to go. We'll get at least those two probably done, so that'd be 4,000. So we may not be able to get quite there, but we'll be like a match away. Being able to get halfway to Cypher and the rest of this. Alright, let's go. I guess I do need to get some sleep. I'm just so weird. The nap threw me way off. I'm like way more awake than I wanted to be, but I was still tired, and I'm like, so I thought I was like, maybe I should just stay up. I'm like, no, dude, you did not get nearly enough sleep to really stay up. Like, you got like 2 hours of sleep. Like, you don't feel tired, but trust me, you're still tired. You didn't really get any quality sleep. But I'm just wanting to hang out and chill this weekend. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me. I just wanted to take this weekend and kick it. Like, if streams happen, cool. However, just go with the flow. That's why I wasn't sure if I'd have my daughter last night, and I didn't for a while, and then I did late night, and then she napped and was up all night. I'm like, I'm sure we'll stream later and do our thing with DRG and stuff with Minecraft Dungeons, but like, it's all of it's just, I'm just glad that was my focus, was just to go with the flow, and I didn't have any hard set plans, because I think I'd already be anxious right now going, oh shit, how are we gonna do this shit? But I just want to hang out and play with her. Playing games with her is like my favorite fucking thing in the world, guys. It's why I want to kind of work on putting some stuff maybe into trying to work on making a content channel and stuff for her. Just for something to do as a hobby for me and her. Just, I think it would be really cool to show her stuff and teach her stuff. Show her my kind of side of things. Now she's really getting old enough to kind of process and really understand more about tech and how it all works together. And she gets to now, she understands more about streaming. She's 5. She'll be 6 in just a few months. Yeah, she's about to start school this fall, and I'm probably not ready. I've not had a child in school, so this is going to be a fun experience for me. Bob, it's all your fault, PLC does it. A 5 and 10-year-old? Well, that's cool. Yeah, like she's been playing enough Minecraft and things. She's had a Switch since she was 3. So almost 3 years now she's had a Switch and playing games. And she went from just playing very basic 2D platformer games. I kind of raised her on some of the old Nintendo and Atari classics. That was my heyday. I wanted her to at least know those games. And I still have a Nintendo Classic and stuff to go back and play with her and stuff. And play the old school games. Like, they're like, I think to her they're like throwaway experiences, because there's not really a save or anything. Like, you just play it that once and then it's done. You don't like build and come back to it later like she does in Minecraft. She knows she can keep going back to her Minecraft world. And I'll ask her, does she want to start a new world, or does she want to stay in her old one? And 99.99% of the time she wants to stay in her old one and keep building on stuff. And we've built so much shit in her Minecraft world. I can't wait till she's older and looks back on that shit. Like, if I'm hoping to still have the saves and stuff to show her and be like, look at, like, this was your first Minecraft world when you were 5. I've done all this sappy shit in the world. I've built all the kinds of monuments and stuff. I've built a giant pyramid. I've built a giant helix, another spiral. I built a bunch of stuff in her world, and I've gone through and signed it all and put signs on it saying that Daddy built this for her and the time and every. Oh shit! I'm downloading my stream. I could just tell instantly from my ping. I was like, oh, Please calm down, please. Oh shit. Ooh. That is kind of interesting. That's an interesting way to look at it. My team is over here getting shot up.
Last player standing. Still in sight.
I shouldn't have took that angle. I thought she was gonna back off heaven, and she didn't. Oh yeah, I mean, Mike, she's already. My daughter will be the one that knows all the swear words. Unfortunately, I guess I don't know if I'm hashtag bad parent there or not. But I mean, I've read those articles too, where it's like people that cuss a lot usually have a high vocabulary, a good sense of humor, and other critical thinking skills that are good. To me, it's how you use language. Let's try to get him to bait in more.
Enemy spotted.
Ah.
Enemy spotted. Last player standing.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just how you use stuff. Because you can use fuck, for example. Like, how many comedians have done a bit about the word fuck and how it can be used in an absolute multitude of ways. Like, it's like...
I'm buying.
Like, you can say, fuck you, and that's super offensive. My daughter said some shit like that. Oh, you best know. Shit's going down. My daughter would be talking some shit like that. But if she's playing a game and a monster jumps out and scares her and she goes, oh, fuck! Like, I'm not going to punish her. That's exactly what I would have said. I will inform her that there's going to be people and times and places that you don't say that around.
I got here if you gotta go mid.
Still in sight. You need to suffer. One enemy remaining.
I got her over here. I can't kill her because I'm lagging so bad. Holy shit, what the fuck going on? Did I actually reload it? I couldn't. I don't know what was going on.
Weapon here.
And then, Bob, I absolutely 100% believe you because my grandmother was French, and trust me, that woman knew every single one. But that's because she would like never, I honestly don't think I ever heard my grandmother swear in English. The only things I heard were I won't say them now because I shouldn't be just repeating all kinds of curse words here, I guess, but I remember quite a few.
Let's play.
I'm in Cubby. But yeah. Goodness, my grandma, yeah. She cussed a bunch, but it was always in French. Never ever in English. But she never really spoke in French, though. She only cursed in French.
One enemy remaining.
I need this.
Yeah, see, I've seen a lot of stuff like that, so I don't really take it as anything that bad. I just want her to understand, like, yeah, you say some shit like that in school, teachers are going to be pissed, you're going to get in trouble. You say that around other people that you don't know, or other adults, like, they're not going to be cool with the little kids. Like I said, I don't know if I'm a bad parent. It's how she uses it. I don't care, even if she doesn't cuss, if she said something in a mean way, it's like, no, that's not cool. But at the same time, it's like, to me, it's the world, you're exposed to it, it's just language. My mom has a problem with it because it's a very religious thing to her. I don't consider it, yeah, I'm not worried about any of that. That's...
Cutting their vision. Stealing sight.
Go for the plant, man. We know at least 2 are A side.
Jet's behind you guys.
One enemy remaining.
Good job.
Okay. Ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ooh, ha.
Their jet is playing hard to get. All right, I'll play.
And, yeah, for those that weren't here, don't fuck with a fat guy's guacamole. It'll really ruin his fucking day. I'm still burning about that fucking guacamole, guys. Oh, well, 9 days left. God, you guys are so loud.
You disappoint me.
Someone's coming behind you guys.
Here, one out B window.
Enemy spotted.
Weapon here.
One enemy remaining.
Wow.
Think we wouldn't fight back? Dead wrong.
God, I love this fucking game in stupid, weird ways. Hello? Fly, get off my fucking screen. I hate that, guys. There's got to be a way. If somebody knows how to, there's got to be. There's got to be a different setting. I don't understand this focus assist. I never used to have problems with it, and now it'll be on focus assist saying that it'll show nothing but alarms, and yet I keep getting notifications for like random recommended YouTube videos. It's like not even people I sub to. It's not like I click the notification bell and I'm getting a notification of a new like that would whatever. I could
Don't shoot it.
understand that.
Cutting their vision.
Omen, can you go A short? Alright, I'll go.
Lights down.
Enemy spotted. One enemy remaining.
Our
Going around
spike's
behind her.
down.
Oh, it's okay, Bob. I understand what you're saying now.
I need this. Thank you.
I feel you about the internet woes, man. I can't tell you guys. I mean, we're going on 4 years since I had stable, decent cable internet. Just some regular high-speed internet.
Take everything.
Nothing fancy or nothing. It's been fucking almost 4 years. God damn. I miss the internet so bad. Because the internet I have is just... I still am absolutely just thankful beyond anything that's imaginable that my internet somehow lets me do what I do and can stream and play. It doesn't do much else. It doesn't do no HD video.
I know exactly where you are.
Last player standing.
They will cover.
What shit I could do. I didn't know if she'd actually stick it or if I could spray enough. I didn't even know where it was planted.
Who are you? Copy of me? Where did
I
you
just
come
knew it was a
from?
3v1 and I'm like, at least just try.
Just make a lot of noise at too long, and I'm gonna slow push A. Can you cover
That sucks.
A-long?
Like where I just kind of live in between cities. I'm not in
Which is good, nice
town,
and
but I'm not
slow,
in the
nice and
city
slow.
either. I'm out of the city of Independence, but I'm close to. Yeah, it's just like I'm in between town and city, and
We
so I'm
want
kind
to
of
be
like
both possible
it's
to
not the
rotate.
suburbs. It's way out in the country.
Alright, let's go slow.
We didn't have running water here. Well, not running water, but we didn't have city water. We
Okay,
had
sure.
well water, and we had to haul our own water. Is what we used to do. Is when I was a kid. Only in this last like 5 to 10 years have we actually got city water.
Can you cover A-long?
One enemy remaining.
Heaven, heaven. She's in heaven. Just stall. I'm going around behind her. Just don't even peek.
Still in sight.
I saw your secrets.
I was still bunny hopping. I wasn't really trying to pick up Spike. All year long.
Alright, I got short.
You can't catch us.
Cutting their vision.
He already had it peaked, so I don't.
Enemy killed.
Someone's coming behind us.
Silence.
One enemy remaining.
Still get the plan for us.
blink and they'll catch up. Stay alert.
Wow. Yeah. See, like here in the Midwest, man, it's if you're close to where cable and DSL, like in a town or city, you're golden. Like, but we live out so
Yeah,
far
buddy,
that
you need a gun?
there's no service close. I'm
There you
hoping
go.
that cable may there's something got buried on the other side of the road of us, some cable of some sort. I don't know if it actually will be cable, like cable TV, cable internet, or anything like that, or if it will be something else entirely. I mean, I have no idea. I'm on site. I don't see nobody on A.
Yeah, Jet, come over here. It's
Fuck. She's opping him back. Fuck.
Last round in the half.
Spend those credits before we lose
God,
them.
it would be amazing if they actually bring. If that actually is cable, that like cable TV, like it'd be Comcast if it
Need a
is,
drop.
and then they're actually bringing Comcast to this area. I wouldn't even know what the fuck to do with myself. Because I would love to live out here on
I'm
this
gonna make a lot of
land.
noise like a garage.
There might be like I would love to like a tiny house, like one of them tiny living homes for me and just Jade. Oh, that'd be awesome to live out here on this land. I like where it's at. It's just doesn't have the internet for me, and living quarters right now are very cramped.
Finished.
Just took out their healer.
The hunt begins.
30 seconds left.
Shoot. Back off, I'm coming out behind
Last player standing. One
She
enemy
was in
remaining.
heaven.
Everyone hiding.
10 seconds left.
There we go. There we go.
Switching sides.
Standing in our way.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Good looking out, Bob. Thank you very much. I did not do that. We've been winning so much these last couple matches. I'm never in a spot where it's like,
short.
I'm like, oh, I need a gun. I need a gun. I have no money. I need a gun. I'm usually buying up shit like, whatever. Buying ops for fucking the bottom fragger and shit.
Actually, can I do a long with my camera?
Yeah, I'll take a short.
Are they asleep? Enemy spotted.
Ghost. Jet coming A short. They're all A short. 3 of them. Cypher's in hell.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Ooh!
Shit.
Pop, pop, pop. Got it. Isn't that weird how our brains work like that, Bob? I always find that interesting. That kind of shit. Where it's just like, yeah, like if I was trying to keep track of it for stuff I'm doing, I'm failing at it. But if I was trying to help somebody else remember it, it's like, oh yeah, don't forget to do that. I actually did something like that yesterday. I reminded somebody of something that they were gonna totally forget.
Are they in garage?
Nothing A short. A long's clear. What kind of lag ass fucking shit? God damn it, that sucked. I was lagging so fucking hard.
Player standing.
All of a sudden I was there and then I'm out in the open and then I'm back and I'm like, oh dude, I can't control my fucking movement. God damn it. It's all of the booze I drank, man. Oh.
Good try.
Whiskey and wine.
I'm buying.
Doesn't matter if you're up or you're down. A temporary mix of moments elixir, yeah. And I will say, my hands up in the again. Why? Oh yeah, yeah. Not a remedy
got
for
you,
a thing,
I'll
and
go
I
one more
will
person
do
left.
it again, yeah.
Or it looks like maybe they're going C.
Yeah, I can't get started singing 311 because I cannot stop. I know every lyric to like every 311 song ever, so if I start singing one little part of it, I will sing every fucking part of it. I hear a bunch C long.
Cutting their vision.
God damn it, how was he not fucking blind? Or did I just peek it too soon?
Last player standing.
See, this is such a scary angle, because to me, you can't... Ooh.
Well, good try.
Trying to do those reloads, man.
Slow fields are so annoying.
It's so hard to tell your brain during those situations that it's better just to run out of bullets than it is to reload. I would much rather run out of bullets and then have my brain go switch to your pistol than trying to reload during that circumstance. Because you're just dead, man. You reload, you're just dead. They can
They
hear
want
it,
to
they
die.
know it.
Let them.
And if you don't get timinged... Hey, look, my movement isn't totally shit. They Odeon, or is that us?
Odin.
I know
I
Odeon.
think.
Odeon. How would you say
I
Odie?
think you just
Odin
make a
in
noise.
Indian? Odeon. Jets long C. Well, that's awesome, Bob. Congrats on 2 years, man. That stuff is no joke, man. I have a close relative who battles with alcoholism and stuff, and it is no fucking joke. I'm lucky that I can... Woo! Kept sneaking in there, just trying to get a kill. Just a little something, something. Just a little something, something. Didn't I do it right there? Wasn't that it, Bob? Did I not just pick up this Vandal from an enemy and shoot somebody? Isn't that what I just did, guys? I want to say I did. Because I didn't buy this Vandal. Yep, GG, okay. Thank you. I was pretty sure. I was like, did I not just... I was replaying it in my brain, like, no, you picked it up in Cubby. I'm like, okay, that's right. Push A, please don't push A. I got somebody A. Sounds like short. Jet slip for 117 and A short. Sounded like they were all kind of swinging that way. I'm just not for certain. I didn't count the footsteps, but it felt like I heard more than a couple people. Jet has an Odin too, by the way.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
That was so bad. I'm gonna smack you in the right. 1, 2, 3.
Nowhere to run!
Lock in sight.
Yeah, I would just say save.
I think they think you're still there.
I think they're just spamming because it's Odin's. This is the sound of my people.
Reload.
Oh my god, that's gonna be burned into my brain from now on. Oh shit. Listen to the sound of my people. What'd I say?
There's at least a couple C long.
I got one in B window, I think.
Get out of my way.
How the fuck?
I know
He must have heard it.
Last player standing.
He must have heard my jump. I didn't know which would have been better. I was like, do I risk this? I figured if I shoot it, he's gonna know that I'm there no matter where he's at on the map.
Precision kill.
That was up close and personal.
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
What if I surprise him by...
I'll go A.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe shifting off A short over here to
Yeah,
mid.
do 2 on C, 2 on B, and I'll just cover A with the camera.
Still in sight.
Hear him in the back of barn.
You're done.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Coming around behind him.
You will not kill my ally.
Oh, he got a lucky headshot. I think they're both barn.
I hear him near me. Or at least I thought I did. Yeah, they might be at the edge of C long.
One enemy remaining.
You go around that side, I'll go around this side. I'm gonna wait till you get there.
She's planting behind. I would. Well, maybe she is right there. I think it sounded like she was behind it. Yeah, I was right. I was like, that was a decoy. I was like, she threw that smoke there as a decoy to make you spam that spot and go plant on the back.
Shame. I love explosions.
Oh wait, there was no one else left.
Just start
I was gonna say, like,
panic.
who's...
Can feel their
Wait, what?
pulse quickening from here.
I didn't follow that one.
Yeah, let's do the same layout. I got A by myself. Let's do 2B, 2C. No? Okay, cool. Whatever.
It's all good, man. You're trying. It's hard to do in these kind of solo queue matches.
Alright, I'm gonna rotate because this seems like. Yeah, they definitely are.
You disappoint me.
I got Spike here.
Cypher's lit for 104 and A short.
Last
the
player
fuck?
standing.
When I saw him there, I'm like, dude, no. No, guys, we had this.
One enemy remaining.
Player on my tripwires. Good job.
Ah.
Oh wow.
I was just like, why would you? Yeah, guys, if you're new to these shooters, you gotta learn about perspective. That'd probably be the first. If someone was brand new to this and was asking me how would I help them learn, you need to understand perspective. If you do not understand perspective and angle advantage, disadvantage, you are so fucking yourself. Like that guy right there, like, I don't know, I guess in his mind he felt like he was secure and was hidden. And goodness God, no, he wasn't anywhere close. He was sticking out so much that guy could see his shoulder, could see his gun barrel and shit.
Cutting their vision.
I got doubled. 2 in window, Cypher and Jet and B window.
Yeah, just let him come to us.
I took the spray. I thought I could ding her, but I wasn't expecting for the second peek. I shouldn't have been out that wide. I thought I was in enough that...
Spike's over here.
Ooh, that was a drive-by.
Last player standing.
That was not smart at all.
Pitiful.
I thought he was going to play it all smooth and slow there for a second. And then, like, he just, like, ran and jumped into the window. And I'm like, oh.
I need this.
I don't know about that.
No one has extra cash, right?
My thanks.
Thank you. I can do A by myself. Thanks.
Get inside. Still inside.
I got at least 2 long.
They will cover.
Gotta watch behind us. I'm just worried.
30 seconds left.
I see someone.
Cypher coming behind. Just stall, I guess. They're playing a B.
10 seconds left.
I'll swing out through
Spike
mid.
planted. Last player standing.
Fuck. I was a one shot, missed a headshot.
Hostile removed.
Slipping.
Let's end this.
Slipping.
I'm saving.
Alright, if we're gonna save this round, I'll save.
I will find you.
I think it's A.
Yeah, Sova and Chet are mid. Or A, short.
Cutting their vision.
I know exactly where you are.
You think they rotated?
Yeah, I think they went B.
Spike planted.
Yeah, looks like C.
What kind of fucking crazy lag? No. Ah, damn it, dude. I could just feel it all go to shit.
Last player standing.
Like all of a sudden everything was just like,
Put them to sleep.
Yeah, do a heavy stack on C. One person B, one person A. And if they come B or A, just really back off until we can rotate.
I think they're pushing through A short again.
Yeah, I got camera on it, so.
Here.
Nowhere to run!
I'll wait till you guys come.
Still in sight.
You will not kill my allies.
Spike planted.
Ah,
Player standing.
Oh,
fuck.
man.
Fuck.
Sudden death.
Need a drop.
Spike planted.
Wait till I peek around.
Stealing sight.
GG's. I got triple peaked.
Attackers win.
GG's, guys. Ah, that sucked. Finally a loss, though. How was that not a kill with an enemy gun? It was a teammate's gun. Son of a bitch. It had to have been a teammate's gun. Fuck, I didn't even... Oh well. And I was 1,600 away, too, if I would have got that. God damn it. But I can tell I'm tired. I need to get some sleep if I'm going to stream later with the little one and stuff. Like, I'm just too tired. Eyes are tired. Everything's tired. Reaction, real shit. But at least that one went the distance. It wasn't a short, shitty match. Winning streak had to come to a close at some point. But yeah, that was clearly my worst match here in a while. First time going negative in like 7 matches or something. So done really well with her. I really like her. Still not quite Ray's to me. I fucking really like, I click with Ray's shit really well. I start to feel like playing her good is going to get predictable. Like if you go up against a good Reyna, I think they're just going to be, you're going to be able to kind of predict what, I don't know if that will counter, I think, because you know what I mean? Like I think that's maybe what will take her off the, she's really OP right now. I'm sure they'll nerf her and shit. But I think that's the kind of thing that, like, once people are used to going up against a Reyna that's functioning well and using her abilities well, I think that's when they'll be able to like counteract how powerful she is. It's because it'll just seem like you'll understand kind of where she's going or what she's going to leer. Because right now I still feel like it's still new enough that I catch a bunch of people, but then I get caught by Reyna's too. But now that I've played as her, I understand what she needs. Like, she needs just enough breathing room to get snowballing. And that's something you don't want to give an enemy Reyna. You don't want to just give them that space where instead of trading one by one, like she... Yeah, because if she can do that, she's just going to screw you. Because she can either peek you and get advantage, or get intel, I mean. Get the advantage because now she knows where you are. Or she can heal herself at the same time. And so if you give her that window where she can choose to use those things is when she's going to be really powerful. But that's how you counter Reyna, is don't give her time to do that. Don't give her the don't give her a chance to think. Like if she's trying to do one thing, try to come at her with so much more different in a way that like it'll cross paths with her. Instead of her going, kill this person, now do I get to decide heal or peek? It's like you want to literally be like, oh shoot, I shot, oh he's dead, okay there's another one, shoot. Like it's, you have to, she can't, if she gets that breathing room where she can take out one person and then decide on what to do, she can just keep snowballing it. She just gets that little bit of breathing room. So it's like usually if I know Arena's there, it's like almost the best counter seems to be in almost aggress her, come at her, and don't let her just come at you. Because if you let her come at you, it's like the predator. You just one gets picked off at a time, and she just keeps healing after each engagement. So theoretically, she could get to you 3 people in and still have 150 health. And it's just like, that's rough, man. Like she could just destroy. But if you don't give her that breathing room where she doesn't get a chance to think and make those decisions premeditated or anything, is about the only chance you have to slow her down so she can't just start jumping and chaining things together, because it's fucking nasty once it happens. She's a lot of fun. Like, I do really like that her flashes don't flash teammates, so you're never worried about trying new spots or if your team's gonna peek or not. Like, you just throw it the fuck out there. Like, it's, even though I'm trying to get its timing better. I've noticed a couple times I've tossed it out and I peek, I think, a little too soon. I don't know. I think I should maybe wait just a little bit longer or something. I'm not quite sure. I'm still learning the timing with it to really try to capitalize on it. But otherwise, yeah, like I really like how it works, how it handles. Getting better at smacking it on the mini map and stuff like that. And hey, James, what's going on, man? I don't know if I said hi. I'm just rambling at this point. About to get off here and go to bed. Can't believe I was so close and didn't do that. But we're getting there. So we're getting close to getting Cypher, which would be cool. Then there's only Omen and Viper left to unlock, and then everybody will be unlocked, which would be cool. And then I'm not sure who will be working on after we unlock everybody. It'll probably end up being Raze, to be honest. Finally getting to some Last of Us 2. Nice, man. I hope you enjoy it, dude. I hope you enjoy the game. I've still never gotten to finish the first one, but it's, yeah, like, it looks like it's a hell of an experience no matter which way you lean with it. I think it's going to be a hell of a game. Yeah, I won't spoil nothing, especially in those games. Those games are so for the experience. I've never gotten to finish the first one though. It was just I didn't realize how mature of a game it was until I started playing it. I'm like, oh, okay, I can't be playing this around my daughter at all. And then I've just never fitted in where I have time to play and she's not around. I don't know. It's the same thing with Red Dead. I haven't finished it and other games. I can understand, and the spoilers already happened to me, but I don't play the game. Like, it ruined a bunch of shit for me, and I was just like, oh, okay. It was just how it happened. You guys know the internet. Like, it's just 1 second you know, and then you're like, well, fuck. And there's nothing you could do about it, so I'm just like, yeah, but I know fucking everything, I think, at this point. That's cool, though. I really hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun with it. Oh, and another thing I haven't got to talk about with you guys. Cyberpunk. So, of course, Cyberpunk got moved back. It hurts, but at the same time, I'm so okay with it. Because I am so fucking sick of games getting pushed out by publishers that are unfinished. That I still think Valorant even needed some more time to really kind of get some other modes. They want to push it as an esport, but there's no demo or replay, so you can't watch other people's perspectives or any. There's still so much missing from this game. No deathmatch mode, no anything. I think they pushed it out earlier, and there's countless other games in the last 2 years that have, to me, came out way too fucking early. Anthem was a big one for me. I was hoping that was going to be a huge thing for us to get experience. That was just kind of a, and so it's like there's not been anything that's come out that's been. That's right. You were gonna have the time off during that. See, it threw me off for a whirl. I'm like, now, because my birthday is in November. It's 5 days after the release, so it's like now, like right around my birthday is when Cyberpunk's gonna be launching, which is good and shitty at the same time, so it's kind of eh. But I mean, it does give me more time, which is cool. So more time to work on my character. I'm working on building a reference sheet for him, but I don't have a name solidified yet, and you have to pick a name essentially for the URL and stuff. So it's like I can't really do the reference sheet until I have the name, but I have a bunch of info ready for the reference sheet already written down. Because the Street Kid Netrunner is going to be our first playthrough, which is going to be very close to me. And now it switched to my birthday. That's funny. Yeah, the big rework of Anthem and stuff. I'm hoping that it does well. I mean, who knows? It needed it. It definitely needed it. That game was not ready. That game wasn't anywhere near ready. Not even one iota. It was nothing close to ready, man. Yeah, I agree with Bob. Like CD Projekt Red, like it sucks to get pushed back, but to me, it's like in an age where everything seems to get pushed forward and shipped too soon. It's like for something to take its time and come out and it's like be a truly like polished like masterpiece. Like fuck yes, like I'll spend money on that. To have that quality of an experience, I'm so excited for it, guys. I got the new graphics card. It's sitting back here. I think I showed it on the stream earlier. Yeah. And so I'm trying to figure out monitor wise. The monitor I was going to get is on back order now. So if I want, I could place an order for it. Just not sure. I was afraid maybe it was too big. I still think I really like it. So I'm not, and it is G-Sync compatible. The other one I was looking at was a bit smaller and I really liked it. The same stats and everything, but it wasn't G-Sync compatible. It was only FreeSync. So I'm like, yeah, they said they were working on it for 7 years, and really it was like the last 8 months because all the reworks and changes and stuff. But yeah, like I don't know, I'm screwing my own self up. But I would like to be able to get stuff set up for Cyberpunk with the character sheet and all that stuff going, because I'm really excited for it. It buys us time in the middle though, where I'm thinking about maybe Ghost of Tsushima. And I don't know, because I'm still trying to kind of figure out how long of a game, because it sounded like it's at least going to be a 60-hour game, I would assume, if not longer, depending on how much side content you do. And you guys know me, I pretty much do all side content, so at least in most games and shit. So I don't know. Now that it's pushed back a couple months, I think that there would be enough time to play Ghost of Tsushima, and then I could move on to Windbound still. So that also gives me a chance of maybe getting in some Final Fantasy 14, some MMSQ stuff possibly. So yeah, so I just wanted to at least touch base with you guys on how that since I've been hyping Cyberpunk up as the next big thing for the channel for months now. So I wanted everyone to kind of know what I was at least thinking of when I changed, or when I found out about the changed release date. I'll be playing on PC. So I'll be playing Cyberpunk. Yeah, I cannot wait, man. That's the only thing I'm a little bummed about, is because of my current situation. I don't know if I can really stream in a higher quality to you guys. So it's like, whereas I may be able to sit here and watch it in 14:4 and all this crispy frames and everything, I don't know how well it's going to translate to the stream. Because I feel like that will be a big test for the computer, and the build and everything will be Cyberpunk. Can I stream and play a game like that and stuff? Yeah, the next gen console thing is pretty cool. That it's like the free upgrade, that if you have it on Xbox One X, you can play the upgraded version for free on the Series X. And they were talking about rumors about that the Series X was only 400, and that the Series S, I'm assuming the light one with a smaller drive or smaller hard SSD and no disk drive. So that's crazy to me. like 300 and 400 for it, I think that'd be sweet. If the Series X is only 400, I would be really happy with that. That's what I was thinking too, James. I was like, with the 2070 streaming and playing, I figured I'm just not ready for the leap. Like this, I mean, you know me, like this right here is the most highest advanced system I've had in a decade and a half. So I really don't know. I don't have the ability to quantify going from the 970 to the 2070. Yeah, like I was gonna say, it's a 2700 with 32 gigs of RAM and a 2070. It's like it'd be a beefy ass machine. Like I said, I just am not. I don't really know. I know how it's gonna be beefy, but I don't know exactly how beefy that really is because I haven't had a modern PC in so long. But I was really excited. I still am wanting to do the retro days because I don't. It feels weird to fit the retro games in otherwise because I don't feel like I'm a retro streamer. But I do like to play or stream retro games every once in a while, but not like as the regular daily occurrence. I'm not that into retro. I don't want to confuse people because I'm not like a big retro gamer or something, but there are games that I would consider retro that are a little older that I still would love to play. And for example, Quake 2 with RTX, I think that would be awesome. I would fucking love to play through Quake 2 in RTX. That would be fucking killer to me to see that game in that new form. That would be because it'd be kind of new, but it's also that old school. Like I think it'd be great. I would really like to see it. I think you're right too. I think that's what it was. The H11OI or whatever, H110i or however you would say that. A 2060 with 32. Like I had looked at the 2060s and there were some of them on sale that I was thinking about, but I could push my budget a little bit more and just went for the 2070 because I want to really be good for the next few years where I can stream. Like I know it's still just a single PC setup, but I would even imagine that if I could somehow in the next few years work on building another PC, I would just turn this into the streaming PC, and then the next build would be the gaming PC, and move to a two-stream setup or a two PC setup. But for now, I'm pretty sure that single PC streaming will work fine for me. I can manage the time being. I'm just happy to have one system that's updated enough where I can play games and do this stuff and stream for you guys. I'm not trying to push two yet. But I'm hoping with the 2070 and I think, at least from my research, from what I know, it'll last me a few years. And like I said, I'm wanting to get into VR and stuff with it too. So it opens up a world of possibilities for me where if we want to play stuff, I can play it pretty much anywhere. And we'll be looking at the Xbox Series X later this year, almost for certain, just because I still am not that sold on any games, though, guys. Like, there's yet to be any next-gen games that I'm like 100% like, yes. Unless you consider Cyberpunk next-gen, which I do kind of consider Cyberpunk next-gen, let's be real. That's where most people are going to want to experience it. That's what I think it's really designed for, is next gen. I think when I first saw the graphics, I was like, man, this is really going to be pushing it to get this on the Xbox One. But I still think it'll look great. But then that was really the only kind of thing that I could consider next gen that I'm like super like, take my money, just give me the fucking game and I'll play it. There's nothing else like Halo Infinite. I'm like, I'll play it, but it's not like a system seller to me. And that's been some of the PlayStation ones too. I'm sure I'll love Horizon 2 or Horizon Forbidden West, but I'm not just like, oh my god, I have to buy a PS4 or PS5 right now. That'd be crazy, James. I'm so into it now. Now you're gonna have to pry it from me. Like now that I've got a PC going again and can have my consoles and then have my like home base, like my headquarters with my PC, I'm so fucking happy. Like all of my technology ends and begins with my computer, docks and stuff. There's so much. It helps so much. I can't even explain how much it helps to actually have a PC that's worth a shit. that I can type in Discord and it can keep up with me. It's amazing. The fact that I can do what I do, I still don't know how I get away with it, guys, but I'm fucking so lucky. So lucky that I get to do this shit. That'd be crazy. It's a lot of upgrades. There'd be some cool shit though. See, I don't really know. I'm assuming that I'll probably just be going with Xbox Series X, just because that's my home. Like, I've been on Xbox for like 15 years at this point on Xbox Live, and have like all my like achievements are there really, where I still try to. That's kind of what I was almost thinking, guys. Is I was almost wondering if we would do a playthrough on PC, the original, like the Netrunner that I'm talking about, the Street Kid, would be the original playthrough on PC, and I'm almost tempted that I would play this fucking game enough that I would almost buy Cyberpunk again on Xbox Series X, just because I want the fucking achievements. Literally just because I want the achievements. That's the only thing that's going to suck, is like playing it on PC, I won't get my achievements. That's the only thing that I'm like bummed about. It was the same thing with Doom Eternal, where I'm just like, I'm bummed that I don't have my achievements for Doom Eternal because I played it on PC. So it's like, but it's not really that big a deal. Like, obviously it's not crazy important, but I've thought about like, well, maybe on my second playthrough, when I play as the other character, maybe I'll play through on the next gen console just to spice it up and get my achievements that way or something. And see, I'm just stuck in the middle, man. I'm sure that i7 is still decent. I wouldn't snuff at an i7 right now still. But I'm still new to PC hardware of this generation, but yeah, I'm sure I'll get both consoles eventually, guys, just like I have everything now. I'm sure I'll end up getting both, or trying to do some fundraisers or something to try to get both if there's stuff coming up that pulls us that way, where it's like, I really want to play this with you guys. Well, then I'm going to try to make it happen. As of right now, like, I'm just going with Series X just because it's like, well, that's just default, really. PS5 looks awesome. The technology sounds amazing. There's yet to Godfall looks interesting, because I mean, I'm a looter shooter. I like Division, like Destiny. But I say that, but have you guys seen me play Division or Destiny in this last year? So I don't know if Godfall. I think Anthem burned me so bad on the looter shooter. I just have been done with them. I'm tired of your all's bullshit. I love games and I'll spend thousands of hours playing them, but God, I went through so much love-hate with Destiny and the changes and and then just eventually I just get fed up. And then with Anthem, I was so let down by Anthem, every single aspect of it, and was just like, holy shit. See, I tried Division 2, I played the beta and stuff. I was like, it's serviceable, it's a cool enough game, but even when it was like going on sale for that new DLC that came out, the Warlords of New York or whatever it was called, like they had the whole game on sale for like $6, and I still didn't buy it. My head was like, I just not gonna play enough of it to even be worth $6. Like, I don't. Going down Destiny 2 road. And it's like, I'd love to keep up with Destiny. Red plays it. I've thought about trying to play it with him, but I just feel like there's so much to try to catch up in Destiny. I don't know if I have it in me to do it or to pay for it. And the way they seem to monetize the seasons, and it sounds like you really need to be playing. Like, I don't think that I could just get in there and play Destiny 2 casually, play some strikes with Red or do a Nightfall or something. That would be great. I would love that, but I don't know how to do that, because I'm sure everything's going to just be so high a level that I'm going to have to grind until I get high enough light level to do any of this shit. And I can't really get into it casually, and I don't know. And like, that's why Godfall and stuff, nothing against the looter shooters, grind for weeks. It's just too much for me. I'm like, it's great when I was like no lifing that kind of game, but I just would like to play it casually now. It's not my main game by any means. And I'm a little bit more variety now than I was 5 years ago. Back then I played the same kind of 2 or 3 games. I still kind of had the different multiplayer, single player kind of rotations, but they weren't as defined. I just would play, I'd get on a hook like Destiny and stuff. I was a Destiny streamer for years, basically. I barely even streamed anything else but Destiny. And that's all I really played, to be honest. That's why I didn't stream anything else, is that was all I really played was daily Destiny. And I don't know if I just got burnt out on the formula, or if the formula just got stale in some other way, like the way they monetize it and shit. It just seemed to... I think I just hit my exhaustion meter when I was playing Anthem. That game could have been so amazing, and hopefully it will be after the rework, but it was such a letdown. The loot, that was the worst part. It's a looter shooter where the loot absolutely is trash. The worst loot in any video game I have ever played, bar none. It was trash. It was after you played the first 2 or 3 hours, you're 100 hours in and you're going to see the same shit. It's just a different fucking color. It was so... I couldn't do it, man. The loot was so broken. Just absolutely broken. And after that, like, I just haven't been compelled. Like I said, I've had the chance to play Division or Destiny, kind of check out looter shooter stuff again, kind of get into that grind. And instead I went to an MMO, and really that's where I grind at. Like, if I want to grind XP and grind dailies, I'll go play Final Fantasy 14 where I can grind my roulettes. Because trust me, that'd be easy content where it's just like, hey guys, today we're just doing my roulettes, and that's an easy 3-4 hour stream right there of just doing my daily roulettes. If we do the Alliance raids, the MSQ, if I do everything in my roulettes, that's easily like a 3-hour stream right there. Because there's a bunch of like 15 to 30 minute dungeons in there and stuff too. And so like that's where I would go. And actually, just saying that stuff, I kind of miss it. I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in a couple months now. I've been kind of in and out of it. I'd like to get back into it more. I'd want to kind of... I've just had a hard time with some of the communities and stuff I've tried to connect with and stuff, and then role playing, building my character, and then I've kind of fell off of it, but I'm missing him. But that's kind of where I would go to grind, and that stuff would be Final Fantasy now. Like, I don't really think of going to Destiny or stuff like that. And then if I think of wanting to do shooting, well, then I just think of like game like this or like Doom. It's like I think of some... I don't see them mixing up that much. They finally just fixed it where you get purples for heroic missions and open world events. Yeah, man, that's how it was even kind of at the end of Division 1 to me. Like, I was trying to get those, what were they called now? I'm going to fuck up the name of the gear sets. What were they, like, classified gear sets? I was grinding for those, and it is like it's like 2 or 3 weeks of grinding, and you maybe have got 2 or 3 pieces that you were like, oh hell yeah, that's a nice find. Most of the stuff was just trash. I guess I never really got excited over the loot in Division either. And I was always kind of bummed about the exotics in the Division, because they seemed so underwhelming. They seemed cool, but they were always underpowered, and you'd have to like power them up yourself, which I guess is part of the grind, but it always just made it a fart to me. It's just, here you get this fucking exotic and you're like, oh hell yes, and then you look at its stats and it's totally shit compared to any other gun you're carrying at that moment. It's like, well, how is that fun? Like in Destiny, you'd get an exotic and it would be usually fucking way better than what you currently had. It would roll higher. So it's like, you'd be like, hell yeah, an upgrade. I'm going to use this for a minute. This thing's badass. Like, you know, at least give it a shot. I don't think I ever used any of the exotics I got in Division. I was just like, whatever. I would save a copy of it where I'm like, maybe if I want to upgrade it one day. I never did. So it's like, it was just weird that the game with exotic loot, I didn't give a shit about the exotics and never even used them. Like, I'd never had a loadout that had an exotic weapon. I don't think. And like there were some cool ones that people, of course, were grinding for to get some, because you know, certain if you got it with certain perks and leveled it up, it was supposedly so badass. But it's like I grinded for months on end and never got the shit, so I was just like, whatever. It was worse than the Galahorn stuff. Okay, guys, I should get off here. I enjoy the chats though and catching up. Thank you for hanging out. I'll get some sleep. Like I said, I could tell I was tired that last match. I'm like, yeah, dude, I've only got 2 hours of sleep in the last like 20, so I'll get some rest. It's just gonna be a chill weekend. Don't think I'll probably get any streaming done tomorrow on Sunday. I think I'll just be chilling with my dad and we'll all just be hanging out. So I'll probably play or do something with my daughter and that stuff, and I won't worry about a stream because I don't want her to feel like my attention is divided. I'm sure you guys get that. But today, later on tonight, this evening and into the night, because I know she's going to be up late since she was up until 6 a.m. I'm sure she'll be up late again Saturday night. So we'll be back here, and I'll get her mic'd up, and we'll play some DRG together. I'm really excited about it. There's just a little bit of uncertainty because of how it works. She's on my Xbox One, I'm on the PC, but the game isn't system linked. We're connecting through the internet, so I have to send my game's shit, of course, through my fucking router, and then it has to ping off shit and bounce back. And so I'm not sure how that will really play out network traffic wise for the stream. So because I've noticed that when I played and was a host to some of the other guys that were playing with me, we did experience lag. Like Will talked about it a bunch. He's like, "Oh, I'm lagging," and it's just like I feel bad because I know I'm host, and so I'm hoping that will work out for me. So me trying to us both play together, one of us is hosting the other on the same internet that I'm also streaming from. It's a lot of fucking bandwidth and network traffic, so I'm not. That's the only thing that's uncertain about today. That's the only thing that could really screw it, is if me and her are lagging out so bad trying to play together while I'm streaming. Well, I did it without streaming and we were fine. So I'm assuming that I could set it up and hopefully it'll be within tolerances and we'll be able to do it. So I'm very optimistic, but it still is a small chance that we may not get to. So we'll just test it out later on today. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. 14 hours in the last 20. Okay, we're balanced then, because I'm fucking exhausted. That weird nap threw me all off. Everything's off. Now it's 8:30 in the morning. I don't even fucking know. But it was a fun night. We played a bunch of this. I mean, one loss, I think, all night. Can't remember where I think it was here that we started. 1, 2, 3, 4 matches tonight, I think. And I did really well, and only just you could start to see me slip in this one. I just couldn't pull it out to like try to win. The match MVP was against that I'm telling you, man, that was such a fucking, when we both stood off and neither one of us peeked each other. It's like, I'm sure he glanced at it too. We both just kind of make sure we're not getting pushed, but neither one of us would actually peek the other one. It was like respect, dude. Like, you respect me, you don't want to get your head taken off. I respect you, I don't want my face taken off either. It was a great night. So we had a bunch of fun with Devin, Necro, and DRG. We got some runs in, even though I totally fucked him at the beginning of the night. I still feel really bad about that. It was so horrible. I'll make sure I never fuck that up again. Because that's burned in my memory. Like, don't fuck up clicking that shit again. That was horrible. But we had fun with him, and then one of my other buddies from Germany came in there, and he's a blast to play with just because he's so knowledgeable. He taught us so much about that game in just a couple hours. And we got a bunch fucking done, a ton of XP. I'm getting close to my first promotion where I can start doing deep dives. And he said he'd help me out with that shit. So I'm looking forward to how crazy the game's going to open up once I actually unlock the end game. It's crazy to think how much time I put into that game, and I'm not even anywhere close to end game. Like, there's still so much. And like, there was even new stuff that's been added. There's a bunch of stuff on the roadmap for that game. He saw some stuff that was new to him. We had that boss fight tonight that he had never seen before. So that was really fucking cool. We had some really complex cave systems that I hadn't seen anything generated like that before. Those circular donut ringed holes of hell. God damn, that was crazy. So that was, yeah, that was fun. We had a blast. So thank you guys for coming and joining me. Like, I got my graphics card and stuff, so that's fucking super stoked for that. Now I just got to get the monitor here so that doesn't just sit in the box for a month. So that'll be really cool, because that's when all of this, once I get the monitor here and I tear this down to put the new graphics card in and the new monitor, all of this is going to get shifted over to a new desk. And I'm going to try to, because now that I know I can do any of this, take all of this setup for a stream a lot more seriously. When I first set this all up, I had no idea that I would ever get to stream. I thought I was just going to get to try to make content or like YouTube videos, or at least get to play, but I wasn't thinking I'd honestly get to stream. So it was months before I figured out that I could even stream from it. So I kind of just settled into, this is just my setup right now. But if I move over to this other table and get a triple monitor set up, I can actually kind of get things set out, like we're trying, also like my Stream Deck type thing, or well, my G13 DIY Stream Deck here, it kind of stuff. I'm really excited. I think it'll also help my back a little bit, because my chair has to be at maximum height for this, because I'm at my drafting table. And if I want to sit up here high enough where my arms are up here enough on my mouse pad and stuff, this chair's got to be at maximum height, where I think it ends up hurting my back. So that's going to be awesome stuff to hopefully improve the stream setup and keep improving kind of what I can do, maybe what else I can do with camera stuff to kind of improve the show and keep it going. But okay, guys. Thank you all so much. I'm the hell out of here. Oh, man. What a night, guys. It was great. I really appreciate it again. Thank you for the raid, Panda. That was awesome. Got to hang out with them. Resubs and stuff. It was fucking great, guys. Emotes are so awesome. I can't. I won't. All I can ever see is my Franker emotes, though. There, because I'm clicking the wrong one. That would be why. I actually clicked the right one. There we go. I can do emotes because I is a smart person. I was totally clicking wrong shit. Well, goodness. Okay, guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll catch you back here. Me and Tiny will be streaming later tonight for Father's Day. So have a great one, guys. I'll catch you later. Peace.